Good afternoon. I would like to use this opportunity to welcome all of us here to another wonderful edition of Heart to Heart Talk with Momi. Today, our topic will be on strengthening the bond between parents and their offsprings, that's the children. Some of us here are parents and some are children, uh, and some can be both because even parents have their own parents. So it depends on the category you want to choose. Today I'm going to be a child because I have my parents here. Um, like we know, bonding it's very, very essential when it comes to family. The bond that a child has with his parents can shape that child towards his or her future. So, like we do here always, it's just an open discussion. It's not free. It's free. You can say anything as a child or as a parent. You just want to bond. Let's rub minds. Let's say what are challenges with either our parents or our children. I think.
Well, I'm pleased to have you here. As always, we keep saying we are learning from the children, parenting, sheep every day. Uh, we have different style of parenting from children, but we are learning every day from the parent and from the child because of the society and the pressure on the kids and the pressure on the parent as well. We have cultural diversity, is it? If I should call it that way, between the kids and the parents. So in Heart to Heart with Aisha Bagudu, we're here to learn and understand from the point of view of the kids. We want to learn from them and we want them to learn from us. We want to understand their own feelings and we want them to understand our own feelings. We don't want them to be our friends. We are not looking for you to be our friends. You can never be our friends, but you can always be our children, and you will always be our children till the day we die, till the day you die. That's it. That's human nature. This is very important for a child to understand that your parents are not your friend, but they are your parents, and that they are your custodians. They're here to look after you, to guide you. Despite the fact sometimes you feel the parents are harsh on you, the parents are not harsh. That's the best way we know how to do our parenting. Is either we learn from our parents or we learn from from the society, or we learn in our own way thinking is the best. Sometimes I'm not saying the parents are perfect. Sometimes I'm not saying the parents are wrong. So it's in between. We learn and we understand each other. But because of the society, the social media, the right of a child, the right of a mother, the right of the father, we have them in both religions. Either in the Islamic version of it, a child have a right towards his parent and a parent have a right towards, likewise in the Christianity section as well. And then the Western world and whichever world we are looking at, because of we have different cultures here. We are all one Nigerians, but we have different languages here. We have different cultures, and we have a way to raise every child in different culture. But at the end of the day, we believe in a child that is good, and a child that is responsible, and a child that is respectful. Every religion, every culture believe in that. So I would like to start by introducing myself. My name is Aisha Bagudu, the founder of Malpai Foundation, and welcome to Heart with Aisha Bagudu. So we're starting today. Who's going to open the floor for us? We're talking about parents' relationship bonding with their kids. So who is going to start? Salma, start something. What do you think of a relationship between a child and his parent, either his mother or his father, how do you think the bonding should be like?
Like it should be mutual with respect and like everybody like you just meant to respect your parents and they also respect you and your privacy. And I feel like it should be fair and equal between you guys and everything. Like your parents should give you the respect you need and like the boundaries and everything. And you should also like show them respect and like be close to them and don't be too distant with them. Like even though you and your parents have a argument, like still give them respect and everything like that.
So do you feel parents are very hard on their kids these days, or do you feel they are too liberal?
No,
No, just say it.
no. Like
No, what?
they are not too liberal.
They are not too liberal on the kid. You feel parents, you feel we are too strict on you people. We don't allow you people to do what? Do you think we are always right or wrong? Okay, let me throw it that way.
Yeah, sometimes you guys can be wrong.
How?
Like there are times when you don't know both sides of the story and you can just jump to assumption and just assume, oh, this is what it is and like this is how it happened and that's it's what I say goes. Like
Okay. How? Answer that question. Same question.
pardon?
Do you feel parents are very harsh on their kids, or
I think parents are not too harsh on their kids and they're not too liberal as well. I think parents have times where they can be strict and where they can be very free with their kids as well. The times? When it comes to school, parents could be strict with their children, but mostly when children are on their holidays, parents tend to be more lenient due to them not having school and not having studies.
Okay. First off, I when this meeting started at the onset, I think most people here introduced themselves with their age. And one thing I got to realize is that from the question if parents are too liberal or too strict, I think at this age where we are now, we might feel like parents are too strict on their children. But growing up, like in the process of me growing up, I got to realize that there are some things that parents are actually will feel like they are too strict in this particular aspect, but they are actually supposed to be strict because if they are not strict, when you now look back at that particular incident, it would be like, oh, now I understand my parents' points. So I am of the opinion that parents might seem too strict, but when we grow up, we would realize that they were actually right as to why they were the way they were. That's my opinion.
What are the instances?
Okay, for example, this social media of a thing. I think at this age where we are now, would see that we're always on our phones, we're always um, communicating with people outside. And then your parents will want to send you on an errand and you are not available to be sent on that errand because you are on your phone. And then they would come and they will shout at you or they will mock you or they would insult you or you would feel like, oh, why is my mom talking to me like this? Or why is my dad talking to me like this? Because I'm just on my phone. But when you grow up, you realize that that phone is not all there is to life. There are other things that you would have used your time to build at that particular time, but you just focused on your phone. So yeah, something like that.
I honestly feel like the strictness of a parent depends on the individual. Not all parents are strict and not all are liberal. And yeah,
do you feel your parents should be your friend?
yes.
How?
Okay, personally, I'd like to think that my mommy is really, really close to me. I think that if a parent incorporates certain values in a child when they are young, they grow with it and they start to understand, oh, I understand why my mommy taught me to be this or that. So when they're older, the parents don't necessarily have to scold their children or watch them or feel like, oh, my child is doing something bad. Like my mommy now, she doesn't check my phone because she feels like, oh, she already taught me to do this or that. So now it's time for me to make my own decisions and make my own mistakes.
So, you know, closeness is different from friendship. There are two different definitions of it. You said close and friendship when you were talking. So there are two different things. You can be close to your child, and I believe you that every parent should be very close to his child or her child, that the child can always come up and tell the parent anything without being scared. Is that what you define as friendship?
Honestly, yes. I don't think a parent can be close to a child without being their friend.
Okay.
Okay. So, what's the question?
Answer.
Okay. I think that when parents are strict, sorry, I think in my
Parenting and closeness, the
my
bond
opinion-
between a child and a
in
parent.
my opinion, parents being strict, like when some parents try to advise their children, they do it the hard way. And then some kids that are just strong-headed don't learn the hard way. Like instead of when they do something, instead of them correcting them, they go start shouting and like start beating them or anything. Yeah, instead of gentle parenting, like instead of just telling them that they made a mistake, they shouldn't do it again, they go and start beating them and just find it the aggressive way and think it's the hard way they learn, but it's not the hard way. Yeah, like my sister said, we're close to my mom, and like when we do something, she tells us we did this, and she doesn't go and start hitting us and yeah.
So you-
It's also like after. She doesn't hit us anymore. She hit us when we were yes. Because she believes we're old enough to make our decisions. That she's taught us what she's done. Yeah. And she can't force us to do anything because she believes that if now she tries to force anything on us, we're going to go behind her and do it. So she just tries to, like now, anytime I come back from school, anything that happens, my mommy knows it too. Yeah, she knows all the gist now. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I think relationship between parents and children is very important. But nowadays, we are finding it very hard because our parents, me, like I don't grow up with my parents, but my grandmother, I grow up with her, and she handled me very well. And anybody that I stay with them, so if I have something like to share with them, I can't. I don't have this confidence to talk with them because they are not like my biological parents. So I'm afraid of talking to them. And sometimes I used to have something that I want to share and to like my parents, but because the people I'm staying with them, they are not my parents, so I will be so scared of talking to them because I will feel like they are going to scold me, and I'm scared of that. That's how. But me, I like it because whenever my friends are talking about their parents, they like their parents, like the way they used to stay with their parents. Like I stay with their mom. Anytime if they are talking, or like, and she used to like talk to us, all of us. She carried us like her children, and she used to, if it is gist with us, if it is quarrel, she like the same thing she did to them. That's how she treat me too. So at times I used to have a confidence that I have somebody that I was so I can talk.
Love and understanding. If I understand where you're coming from. So parents should give their children love and understanding.
Yes, no matter how they will still, even if they are scared of them, but they will still be their friends.